I have an autistic grandson, and I know we're in the same ballpark here. So that was just a kind of a happy coincidence for me to be involved in a circumstance such as that.
I never heard of Fragile X until my son was diagnosed at Children's on the autism spectrum. We had to have him tested. Fortunately, the test came up negative, but again, that was the first introduction I ever had to Fragile X, just the term Fragile X. And then a year ago, I read Kevin Paul DuPont's column in the Boston Globe about this event. And I found so many things in that column, not only touched me, but also resonated in my wife and my experience.
I mean, I just find this whole thing impressive and fascinating. I see how it's grown. It's wonderful to have a great facility such as this, to make this work so well. The 4 courts, this goes perfectly.
I think I've played 12 years now. So I started playing when I was a junior in high school. 33 now, have a baby. So, you know, been part of it for a long time. It's a great cause, it's great people, it's a fun day, and you know, it's always good at the end of the day to kind of contribute to something meaningful.
You know, there's a lot of different things that strike me about this event. Number one, the ability to organize this many basketball games, 4 courts, all going simultaneously, winners bracket, losers bracket. Number one, the planning involved in that. It's really a remarkable endeavor by all these guys, but more than that, it's just the spirit behind it all.
Jimmy Verspau, who is the one who really started this tournament in honor of his son Patrick, who has Fragile X.
To meet actually Patrick for the first time, to see him for the first time, was like really an emotional experience, because we all, the guys who've been playing in this tournament, we've been hearing about this, you know, obviously Patrick for many, many years, and hearing his story, and to actually see that he actually made it here is really an emotional thing.
He would never have made it here without his teachers. He would not come for me or Jimmy. But his teachers are so incredible with him. They're so good, and bringing him here was such a relief.
The Patrick's PALS event is our longest running single annual event. And it's just incredible to watch how it's changed and grown over the 19 years of its existence.
I've been playing in the tournament for 19 years. I'm always an early exit, but I love the tournament. I have to tell you, when it started 19 years ago, I remember talking with one of the organizers and what they were trying to do, and it was all new and they didn't know how it was going to play out, but it was for such a great cause. The people are fantastic. I think when it first started, you know, and you hear the term FRAXA, I didn't know what it was. You don't know anything about it. And I think one of the great things that's happened over the 19 years is just how much more common and widespread FRAXA has become to people.
Oh, the vibe is all very upbeat, very good. You know, everyone's here, I think, very enthusiastic. You've got a real mix between people who are really serious players and really want to win, and others who are just out here to be part of the whole process.
So last year was the first year that he came. He used to come when he was little, and then just it's like sensory overload for him, too much, but he's been, this year has been making great gains, and he, you know, is doing more things out in his community, which is awesome to see. Good for the family to see him, you know, being able to join in on things.
You know, I get to see him every once in a while in his own environment, and it's always a treat to be with him, but to see him in a public place like this, you know, knowing what he has to deal with, it's very heartwarming.
The dedication of the people who are running it, it's a great cause, and you know, I'm ashamed to say I didn't know about it until maybe 6 months ago, but now that I do know about it, certainly it's going to be something on my radar, be on my radar screen, you know, for a long time.